Dr. Burgess from Countryside Veterinary Clinic. Today I'm going to answer some questions that our clients have frequently about heartworm prevention. My assistant Danielle will be asking me these questions and I will review them so that you know as much as you need to know about when and how to use heartworm prevention.
Dr. Burgess, how is heartworm prevented in dogs?
Heartworm is prevented in dogs by giving a monthly dewormer that kills the larva in the bloodstream and prevents them from developing into adult heartworms.
What are the different types of dog heartworm prevention?
The types of heartworm prevention that we have here are oral interceptor, which is an oral dewormer. It targets heartworm as well as intestinal parasites, roundworms, hookworms, and whipworms, and targets the larva in the bloodstream, like I previously said. We also have a topical called Revolution, which is put on the skin and gets in the bloodstream and acts similarly. However, it does not target the intestinal parasites, so we do recommend the oral if at all possible.
When should I start heartworm prevention for my dog?
We recommend starting heartworm prevention at 8 weeks for all of our patients. So when they come in for their puppy exam, we typically give a first puppy dose of heartworm preventative based on the weight and what the owner wants to do in the long term in terms of giving those preventatives and discuss the options with you.
How effective is heartworm prevention?
Heartworm prevention, when given every month, year-round, is very effective. Again, it kills the larval stages before they can develop into adult heartworms, and adult heartworms are really what causes the problem in dogs. So the American Heartworm Society recommends monthly, year-round heartworm prevention for all dogs, especially in coastal and hot areas. You know, we're sort of borderline here, but I don't think that we can count on mosquitoes that transmit heartworm disease to die reliably, so I don't think that there should be any break in heartworm prevention, and that's how it's going to be most effective.
Does my dog still need a heartworm test if they're on prevention?
Typically, yes. We recommend a heartworm test every year for monitoring. We want to make sure our products are continuing to be effective. We want to make sure there's been no lapse in coverage. We want to make sure that resistant heartworms aren't sneaking their way up the coast and becoming a problem for our dogs. So we recommend a heartworm preventative every month, and we do recommend a heartworm test every year for the safety of your dogs and to make sure our products are continuing to be effective.
Are there any holistic or over-the-counter dog heartworm preventions?
No. There's really nothing that I know of that can prevent heartworm that is not a prescription FDA regulated product. So I wouldn't recommend anything like that.
Can I do anything in my dog's environment to reduce the risk of heartworm?
Some people do treat their yard for mosquitoes, which can be helpful in reducing the mosquito population and therefore the risk. But all it really takes is one mosquito that carries heartworm larvae to bite your dog and cause heartworm disease. So again, even if you're doing the best treatment possible, even if you think there's minimal risk of exposure to mosquitoes, I would recommend monthly heartworm preventative.
What should I do if I miss a dose of my dog's heartworm prevention?
Missing one dose, I'm fine with restarting the following month. If you miss more than one dose, please give us a call so we can assess your dog's risk, how many doses were missed, and whether or not we need to repeat a heartworm test prior to resuming prevention. All right, if you have any other questions or concerns, please give us a call. We're always here to help.